not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be in here. I'm not gonna warn you again. Get out, or I'll call the guards!
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since... What is it? Dragons? Hold it there. Keep you... Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth. Served me a drink just a few nights ago. But I can't say I knew her. Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up. We're stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but if you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it. Yerem is a fine house, and it's up for sale.
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't that. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Only for a little chat. Another one. Terrible. Oh, thank you. Divine's up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you. Up to no good, are we? Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
We got the nickname.
The divine smile on a charitable... Up to no good, are we?
Suicide.
I'll teach you. It'll cost you. Don't forget them who's less fortunate than yourself.
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
This is a shame.
The Dunmere get their drinks at the new Nis's Corner Club.
All right then.
Why they can't just call it a tavern is beyond me.
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to remember.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind.
But I
We're
still have
laying
to
over
listen
in
to my
Inigo.
brothers harping about injustice.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, I'll give you a fair... If you ask me, I can't blame them. They still interested in heading over there? You've got yourself a ship. We'll cast off. Well, here we are. Welcome to Raven Rock. Just be careful here. Things aren't what they used to be.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions. You've picked one of the worst places in Morrowind to do that, but suit yourself. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Requiem. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions? Raven Rock started out as an Imperial settlement. The Empire decided to abandon it, just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles, but when House Requiem took over. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home. I have to be. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern. This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here, and we've had more than a fair share of troubles. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down. Councillor Morvain is House Requeriem's representative on Sol. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced. I have to be. As second councillor, this isn't... After all we've been through together, Councillor Morvain... As second councillor, it's my job to support him and... Your ignorance... It's the capital of Morrowind. Been that way ever since Mournhold was sacked. I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitors from there. Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. An attempted expansion, revenge for the enslavement of their people. Whatever the case may be, thousands of gunmen needlessly lost their lives, and many more were exiled from their homeland. Hail, Jolland.
I hate to break it to you, but there isn't a scrap of ebony left in the mines. You might, if you've got any grudge, check in at Morvain Manor. Second Councillor Rana will sort you out.
Misery? I'll give you misery. Try getting assigned to scrape neck scar off the front of the bowl. Keep moving.
thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive. I wish I could have said the same for my man here. Some of the Veteran Guard have taken to calling them Ashspawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need... I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're... I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction. Good. I can use... Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind. And we were searching the farm when the Ashspawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful. I don't. All I know is that the Ashspawn are coming from this direction. So this... Good thing the farm's been abandoned for a long time. I'd hate to see what they would do to an unarmed farmer and his family. Not sure. I was told it was an old Imperial farm that was wiped out by the eruption. Not certain who lived there. It was already a pile of rubble when I arrived in Raven. No one knows, really. Superstitious folks say they're the risen forms of those that died long ago. They started attacking the bulwark a few weeks ago. My men were able to kill them, but they keep coming back. We've had 2 other assaults on the bulwark. I know it sounds crazy, but it's almost like they're becoming more organized and probing it for weaknesses. Exactly. Something has to be directing them against us, and we need to find out who or what it is. Have you found something? This is strange. The note says it's from General Falks Carius, but that's impossible. Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostfall, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the place. There's no way he could still be alive. If General Carius is still alive, there must be something keeping him that way. I need you to head out to Fort Frostfall and check it out. I'm gonna head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults. Be careful. This General Carius sounds out of his mind.
There's nothing beyond the bulwark except wild nords and ash wastes.
Milord over at the VIII farm should be still mixing potions if you're seeking a sort of thing. Far west end of town.
Modin Veleth, captain of the Redoran Guard, at your service. The security of both Raven Rock and Councillor Morvain is my primary concern.